Hello and welcome to Matt's Yard Maintenance and Garage. Today I'm going to take you through the whole process of how I built this flatbed. Alright guys, this is part 8. If you haven't seen the rest of the videos, go start from the beginning. Up here somewhere, maybe. I don't know. Alright, well that's mounted. So the wires used to come out like this on my old setup. So what I'm thinking is, because this area right here is going to be covered with a plate of sheet metal, but in order to hide these wires, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a hole right here with a plasma cutter, and then I'm going to run the pipe over, weld the pipe to here with just enough space, and we'll cut it right here. And the mud flap is going to sandwich in between this box and this thing right here. So all you're really going to see is this tube hanging out, which almost looks like it might be holding that up, which would be really cool. Set that down just like that. Great. Right there. Right where I want it. wires coming in here. I drilled a hole obviously in the frame. I can't put a grommet in there. So what I'm gonna do is I've got a piece of fuel hose, and what I did is I split it down the middle with a knife. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go around the wires, kind of like wire loom. I'm gonna go around the wires, make sure I encompass them. This is a little thin, but it's all in there. All right, so we're like that, right? And this is really just to keep the wires from popping out. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shove that in there a little bit, like so. Just like that. All right, now that's protected going down the road from, you know, bouncing around and getting cut up. So my next challenge is I have to fill this gap right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this plate right here. Okay, now I've already drilled holes with a step bit, and what I did was I went to the third to last one, and when I got to that third to last one, I kind of dug down just a little bit with the neck size, maybe about a 1/16 of an inch. That was a help in getting these lights in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run these little dot lights here, the LED lights. So I'm going to go have 3 of those that go across like that for the back. So my focus right now is to figure out how to mount this, and I got a pretty good plan. Plan is like I made up this little guy right here, okay? And what I want is I want that piece to run like flat with this right here, okay? So the plan is to get this and weld this here so I can drill holes to this and I can mount that flat piece to this mounting bracket, correct? Well, how do I figure out where this is gonna land in order for that piece to sit flush? Right? Well, I'm gonna show you how. Took a flat bar and I welded a 1/8 sheet metal to it. That's gonna be my distance from here to here with this mount. So we're gonna put the bolt through, and you'll notice that piece is gonna sit flat like that. So this right here is going to give me the correct space I need to take this guy, run it straight up against there, weld this into position, this mounting bracket right here, and then from there I can take this flat bar off. After this bracket is welded into place, I can put my other piece up and drill holes through it, okay? So that's what we're going to do. See what I did? All right, you see that? So that is going to be the face where this sits right here, okay? Inch and a half, 2 inches. All right, now we're gonna do the other side. All right, I'm gonna drill these out with a 1/4 inch drill bit, and the bolts I'm gonna be using are gonna be these guys right here. There we go. All right, we're just going to do a test fit here to see how it lands. And that is perfect. That is just how I want it. See how we're nice and flush with this? Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll put the plate light through here and shine it down. That might actually be a better idea. I don't know. decisions. Put you right there. Put this guy up the right way, because that's not the right way. This is the right way right here. Okay. Bam. That's exactly where I want to be. Looks good right there. So that's what it's going to look like. Hope you guys can see this, man. These damn GoPros suck at low lights. Yeah, that's it. All right, so here's my piece. It's nice and hot and painted, and it's really hot. In this situation, I found it easier to put the grommet in first, then send the wire through, obviously. And then I just like to wiggle it into place. Okay. And there we are, just like that. Okay. Now that I'm looking at this, I kind of wish they had clear ones that lit up red. Because I got my clear lenses here, and then I got like bright red dots in the middle. Whatever. I don't really care. It's not a big deal, but. Alright, that guy's in. Alright, stick this guy through here like this. Oh boy, this one's like a little extra. Those are all in. Next thing I gotta do is I've already made a 5/32 hole here and here for my imaginary plate light that has gone missing. And we are using an M4 bolt with an M4 nut. And we're using a 7mm socket and a 7mm wrench. All right, put your wires in. Find your holes for your little bolts here. And push it on home, just like that. Get your tiny little nuts and bolt them on. There is the 2 taillights, the 3 dots, and the plate light. Alright guys, that is the end of part 8. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so when part 9 comes out, you will be notified. Alright guys, well that's it. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. And if you like this video, check out these videos. That one's kind of cool. I like that one. That one's cool too. That one's my favorite.